bits.
So how did Choice Energy start? How did you get into it?
I knew nothing about energy beforehand.
Yeah.
I had a couple of sort of, I wouldn't call them false starts, but I wanted to do something in the UK. One with a friend of mine, one with my brother, and we never really got around to doing it. And again, those two things were in real estate and headhunting, which I've got no experience. I just wanted to start a business. My background is in software and software sales and leadership. And my business partner, Chris, said, I sent him a text saying, hey, we should start a business. And he said, I've got a plan. And of course he does. So he goes, I'll come around to your house. And he was in my kitchen at about 6:00 that evening, maybe 5:30. And he presented this plan, which he'd actually sent to Richard Branson, who had not replied to it at all. And Chris knew a little bit about energy through solar. So he was the CEO of a solar company. And he had this plan, and all it was going to take was $10,000 each, which was not evidently true, but that was the wish. And he said, so what do you think? And my wife, I think she was probably more adventurous about it than I was. She just said, you think you can do this? And I said, yeah, all I've got to do is, we'll build a sales organization. I know about this. So I don't need to be an energy geek. And so, yeah, she backed me, and I started it with Chris, and away we went.
Yeah, wow. And so were you surprised that she backed you, or was that quite usual for her?
I reckon probably 98% of things she would say, no, it's got to be done my way. I'm serious. Even buttering toast or making tea. She still refuses. She puts the sugar in. It's mental. She leaves the tea bag in and then puts the sugar in, and then takes the bag out and then puts the. That's. I got taught to make a cup of tea by a chef, and I disagree with her on that one, but which is why I make all her cups of tea. But she likes to have control over almost everything. But certain things she recognizes that I've got more flair for or more talent. One, she lets me, one of them's business and finance and stuff. So she goes, cool. She's a farmer's daughter who's an engineering geologist, and it can bore you silly about rocks. A very smart lady, but when it comes to sort of making money and that kind of stuff, it's just, that does not float her boat at all. So she get on with it. It's great.